Hello guys, Valorant has fully released, and it's released with a new map called Ascent. Being a Sova main, I spent the previous week playing the map as much as I could in unrated, and I also spent some time in custom games, finding and learning the best possible positions for recon arrows. So as for my previous videos, this is gonna be in a similar style. I'm gonna be covering very simple and very easy recon arrows that I found out and that I use in almost every game, and trust me, they're very useful. So let's jump right into it. When attacking B, there's only really two arrows that I found that are useful. I tried finding out the lineups for them, but I realized that you can just simply shoot them on the run without any special lineups. So for side B, like you just want to fully charge it into the middle of this tree, so like something like this. While you're walking in, like it literally scans the whole side. It doesn't really scan inside, but it doesn't matter, like you just need to see what's here. The second arrow, as your team is running in, you're gonna go into this corner, you're gonna aim slightly above this giraffe's nose, and you're gonna move a little bit left closer to this pole here. It's gonna be a third charge, just right like that, and it just scans like the whole front area, scans all of this, scans the guy inside here, scans a little bit inside here, scans all of this down here, and it can catch somebody standing off here as well. This next arrow is very useful if your team wants to go like split mid to B and you wanna go B with like another teammate and three of them are going mid. You go into this corner right here, you're gonna see 1, 2, third window right here. You're gonna look at the bottom left edge of the window and you're gonna line it up with the top right edge of your charge bar. So it looks like this, and then it's a second charge. It lands in the mid market, scans this whole area, scans even this corner right here, so your team can freely just move here and take control of this if it's free. Next two arrows are best when you have the blue wall here blocking it at the beginning of the round, because you can line up yourself easily in this corner and in this corner, but I want to show you how to line yourself up without this blue wall. With blue wall, you're gonna go here, you're gonna look at this blue part over here, and you're gonna look at your charge diamonds. The second one, you're gonna put this blue part right in the middle like this, and then it's gonna be a second charge.
Eyes up. Revealing area.
For the second arrow, you're gonna go into this corner. What we're gonna be looking like, we're gonna be looking at this sticking out here, and we're gonna be looking at your second vertical line in your charge bar. So you're gonna put the bottom part of that, your vertical line, so it touches a little bit right here, it touches like this, and a little bit left from over here. So you need to do it like something like this,
No escape.
and it's a second charge.
Revealing area.
Now to line those two arrows without the blue wall blocking, you're gonna go at this wall right here. You're gonna be turning yourself towards your spawn. You're gonna crouch and you're gonna move slowly right until this part sticking right here is gonna look something like this. It's gonna have a little gap here, and you're gonna have to make this gap something like this. And then the lineup is still the same. You look at this, you put it in the middle of the second diamond, the second charge. Lands exactly the same. And the one arrow for the mid, you're gonna go at this wall, you're gonna crouch, you're gonna look fully down while looking at the wall, as much as you can go down with your mouse, and you're gonna slowly move right until your crosshair reaches this part right here. Then you're gonna stand up. Lineup is still the same. Line up the vertical line with this, just exactly like this. Second charge. You can even have like a little bit of room for arrow, like going more up or like more left It lands like more in the middle, but you get the gist of it. You're not always going to be playing from B lobby. Sometimes you want to go A and you want to take middle from A. So the same arrow as from B lobby, you go into this corner. You're going to be looking at the edge of this window right here, and we're going to be lining it up with our UI shock dart icon. To the top part of the shock dart icon, you line it up with the window like this, and you slowly drag it down a little bit. So it looks something like this. Not too much down, the gap shouldn't be too big. Just enough so you can see it. Then it's going to be a third charge.
Revealing area.
From that same position, we have an arrow for the short as well. You go into this corner. You're going to be looking at this roof part over here. You're going to be lining your charge bar with the edge of the wall like this. And then your second vertical line, you're going to move it so it covers 1/3 of the roof part. And you're going to fully charge it.
Revealing area.
It's gonna take some time it's gonna take like 10 seconds for it to land. So you can maybe even push through here before it lands. It's gonna land right here. It's gonna scan if somebody is playing here, and you can maybe peek it, or your teammate can peek it safely. Next arrow, you will go into this corner right here. You're gonna be aiming. You're gonna see these two roofs, 1 and 2. You're gonna be putting our top part of the crosshair right in the middle of it and right under so it touches the edge over here. Note that I'm using crosshair size 7 or crosshair length 7. You're gonna do 1 bounce and it's gonna be third charge.
Revealing area.
This lands right here and it can scan all the way like until here. So anyone like holding this angle with you up, he's gonna get exposed and he's gonna have to like look up to destroy it, which is really inconvenient for an operator to try to destroy arrows like this. Next arrow, you will go into this corner right here. You're gonna wait for your team to be ready to execute, slowly pushing on A long. We're gonna be looking at this blue part over here, but we're gonna be looking at with our recon drone icon. So we're gonna put the recon drone icon right so it touches the edge of the wall and slightly touches the blue part over here. After that, it's gonna be a second charge.
Revealing area.
This arrow lands right here and literally it scans like the whole site. Like there is nowhere where you can hide. You can only hide in heaven or you can hide in hell. Everything on site is going to be exposed. Like there is nowhere where enemies can stand. Like all of this is getting exposed. Now let's move on to defense. First, we're going to start from B side. This is going to be for B entrance, for like B lobby. You will go into this corner. We're going to be looking at this white part of the big tower, and we're going to be lining it up with the inside part of the charge bar. It matches it something like this. Doesn't have to be too perfect, as long as it lands somewhere there, like you have a lot of room for error. It's gonna be a second charge. By now you already know how much I like cross map arrows on every map. So Ascent isn't gonna be any different than any other map. We're gonna be having our cross maps arrows from B, from this position. We're gonna have one for mid and one for A. First we go into this corner. This one's gonna be a little bit tricky, but trust me, it's 100% worth it. We're gonna be looking at this darker part on the wall. Like there's 3 little dots. You're gonna look at the bigger dot, but you're gonna be looking at with the line under your HP. Like you're gonna see a straight line. You're gonna line it up just above that third biggest spot on the wall, just like this, and then you're gonna do third charge.
Revealing area.
And for A long, gonna go into this corner right here, same as before. We're gonna be looking at another different spot on this wall. It's gonna be the highest one over here, little small one. We're gonna pull out our arrow. We're gonna look at it with our drone icon. So you're gonna put the middle of your drone icon right above that little spot, so it touches it like this. And then you do full charge. This one takes also like 10, 11, maybe like 12 seconds to land. You can shoot it at the beginning of the round, you can shoot it in the middle of the round to like see if the enemies wanna execute A. It lands right here, scans all the way deep here, and scans all of this. And finally for B, I'm gonna show you a few retake arrows that I like to use. I like to use an arrow that goes like here. It's self-explanatory, scans like this part of the site. Another arrow, I like to hit it like right here. Scans like this back of the site. If you have to be on this side, you can line yourself up like this. Aim right on the edge with your top crosshair right here. You're gonna do one bounce, and you're gonna do second charge. This one gonna land here. A little bit more consistent. If you want this one to go inside, same lineup, just lower it down, like something like this. Same, one bounce, second charge. This one goes inside, scans inside. Gonna be doing some arrows to mid market. You're gonna be going into this corner right here. You're gonna be looking at the part of the tower that like sticks right here. And you're gonna put the left side of your crosshair so it touches this part right here, like this. You're gonna do second charge. This one goes into B entrance, scans B lobby, scans B entrance, B main. If you want a little bit safer arrow from me to B, you can go into this corner. You can look at this sticking part over here with your first vertical line in your charge bar, and you put it like a little bit under it. And you're gonna do a third charge. Does the same job as the previous one. Scans the same area, different position. Next arrow, you will go into this corner and you will line it up. This wall, you're gonna line up with this. So once you get in the corner, you're gonna have to like walk out of it until you can line it up like this. Once you line it up like this, you're gonna be looking at the left window. You're gonna be aiming like this, slightly a little bit down and right from the middle of it. You're gonna do one bounce and third charge. It can be a little bit tricky to get used to it. So if you like playing mid with this Sova, this arrow is a little bit risky because you're open to mids, so I would only recommend to use this arrow at the beginning of the round. Simply go in that corner, you're gonna look at the cloud, that's part of the cloud that sticks right here, and you're just gonna aim a little bit above it. And then you're gonna do third charge. Does the same as the one from B. Now for the A arrows, all of the arrows are gonna be thrown from the same position, from this corner. First we're gonna do the arrow for A long. You're gonna be seeing this part right here and this part over here. You're gonna aim right in the middle of these two parts, right here. Then you're gonna do a second charge. This one lands here, scans all of this, scans all of this, scans CUBBY. Pretty good and nice and easy arrow. Next arrow, we're gonna be looking at this part of the roof right here, and you're gonna be just putting your crosshair something like this. You just do third charge, and the arrow goes nicely on B entrance and does the same job as like other like 3 or 4 arrows I already showed you for this position. Next arrow, same corner. We're gonna be looking at this darker part on the side of the window, and we're gonna be looking at it. Above your recon arrow icon, there's like 2 icons for left click and right click. You're gonna be looking at the left click icon, and we're gonna be looking at the little dot that is right above it. You're gonna put that dot in this corner right here, and then you're gonna slowly drag it down just about like this. And after you have done this, it's a third charge, and the arrow goes nice and easy on the lamp. Scans exactly the same positions as the other 2 arrows from mid and from B. When it comes for retake arrow for A, like there's really nothing special that you need to do here, because nobody is really gonna play anywhere on site except maybe here. Mostly they're gonna have like 2 people under here, and then the rest of them are either gonna be on short or they're gonna be on long. So the one arrow that I found the most use of was clearing out this in hell. So I simply charge it up with 2 bounces and I just shoot it right here. It bounces under, I wait for the scan, and then I try to wallbang. Either this spot or this spot. Like once you get used to it, you're gonna know exactly where to wallbang. Thank you guys for watching. This is gonna be it for today. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when the video is uploaded. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.